It's set in a bed and breakfast in a seaside town, and it's about a man called Brian who runs the bed and breakfast, and he's serving breakfast to various customers, telling the life story. It's about getting older. It's about realising that the life you dreamed about is not the life you have, and the compromises you make with that. Well, I think a lot of Brighton people will know about bed and breakfast because Brighton's full of them. One of the bed and breakfasts that inspired the play is actually in Brighton. I stayed in a bed and breakfast, and the guy that was serving, there was something in the way he behaved that began to give me the germ of the idea. And also one of the running gags in the play comes directly from that bed and breakfast. I would like to think it's universal in that it's about long-term relationships, how they work, how they don't, and the compromises that people have to make in order to make them work. I think it's also relevant to gay people because it is about a slightly underrepresented part of the gay world, really, which is the older, or getting older, gay person. They're not 20-year-olds jumping about in clubs. They've settled down. They're having actually quite an ordinary life, and for me, there's something revolutionary in presenting gay guys on stage who are ordinary, because so much of what happens in gay plays and things is about being extraordinary. I wrote this some time ago when I had only recently been out as a gay man, and I was really kind of trying to get my head round this idea that in a lot of gay couples, not all of them, but a lot of gay couples, sex and the actual relationship, the kind of love relationship, were on slightly different planes. Some couples were open and you loved each other, you lived with each other, but you could go off and have sex with other people. That kind of disconnection between sex and the relationship, I found that really difficult to get my head around. I wasn't even sure which side of the argument I was on. All I knew was it was a knotty problem. I'm a big fan of the Alan Bennett Talking Heads. I'm also a big fan of Joyce Grenfell. Joyce Grenfell used to do a sort of cabaret type show where she'd be wearing a lovely ball gown throughout, and she'd just put on a little fur stole or a hat and become another character and do a monologue. With all my plays, to be honest, what I like is that people come out and talk about it. All of my plays have got something in them that is about normal life. It might be a discussion about monogamy, or it might be a discussion about, oh, last time I went to a bed and breakfast. I'm hoping they've had a nice time. They might have been sad a bit. I'm hoping they've laughed a lot. I'm hoping also that they feel like they've met somebody. When I go to the theatre, my biggest compliment is that I felt I've been there. And if people have been in the world of Brian, transported away from your own life into someone else's life, then fantastic.